Hey everybody, Lamont here from Chart Guys, checking in on the electric vehicle sector and wind. The electric vehicle and wind sectors. Not be a wind. Tesla, starting off with Tesla. So after hours earning is seeing a little bit of a bullish reaction right now, although nothing crazy. Daily time frame, bulls are just looking to set that daily higher low over 406.05, and if they can hold this move, this after hours move into the AM, then we can be fairly confident that this daily higher low will be set at 419.05. We just want to see an hourly trend change in order to confirm that. Oh, actually, we confirmed it. Excellent. So we actually changed the hourly trend today on the open when we broke this PM high of 425.50. And now we're just seeing some continuation. So ideally, what bulls will see tomorrow is just to make as much space as possible over 420.69 in order to be comfortable pulling back to set a higher low over it, to potentially set a higher low over it. So anything over 420.69 will be a hourly higher low. So not a bad look for bulls. If this is the if they can confidently set a higher low here with some follow through tomorrow, CQ is starting to look more and more bullish, right? Because these higher lows are getting further away from the base, whereas these lower high, like if you think about it as like war, right? Then the bulls gained all this ground, and then the bears pushed them back this much, and then they took that much back, and now the bears could only get that far, and you see where I'm getting at. So they're trying to hold this line. The bears are trying to hold this line, and the bulls are starting to put more and more pressure here. All right, out NEO. All right, so NEO potentially setting that daily higher low there. Potentially setting that daily higher low at 27.05. In order for bulls to be confident in that, they will have had to change the hourly trend. And even if we did get an hourly trend change here, I wouldn't be terribly confident in it because we're just in this EQ. And whenever you have sideways consolidation pattern, the price action trend changes within them don't matter as much. So for example, here you had let me just mark it off entirely. So we had that high, we had this low, we had a lower high, a higher low, higher high. So we changed this trend bullish, and then we dump into this EQ, make that lower low, then we have this lower high, then we have a higher low, then we change the trend again, and then we dump down, break two supports, make this lower high, then we print a higher low, EQ a little bit. Technically, we change the trend again, and then we break supports. Okay, so it's not ideal price action trend changes when we are in EQ. So I would not say that daily higher low is confidently set yet. Now, if they could see some follow through tomorrow, if the bulls, I should say, could see some follow through tomorrow over this extended hours high of 28.20 and make some more space over 27.52, which was the last regular trading hours hourly higher low, that would be ideal for bulls tomorrow. If they can get some sympathy moves up, if Tesla were able to hold their after hours gains, then that would be the best situation for NEO Bull. Otherwise, I'm still just looking at that zone of interest. I'll probably move it down. Well, I'll probably move this down just to make sure that I begin my scales in hourly oversold conditions. So if we were to drop from here, I would be interested. Okay, so probably pretty similar still, right around the 382 level is where I'd be interested. And you can see there's like some price action back here as well. A little bit. Okay, let's see. NKLA having a good day. So pretty much best case scenario for NKLA bulls. They got a gap up and didn't give everything back. So that daily higher low is very confidently set now at 1950, and I guess you could say a little one printed there as well. You could say that. So but I would just default to the lower daily low of, whoops, of 1950. So bulls got that nice strong open to see follow through with that hourly trend change. Now we're back in this previous channel that is offering resistance again, or offering structure, I should say. Not a bad look, because this bull volume is really not was very large comparative to the bear volume at the end of the day, and you can see these 3 bear candles not trace in half or so of the move up. So ideally what bulls will see tomorrow is a hold of this low here at $22 and break to a new high over the regular trading hours high of 23.35 to continue this hourly trend and see some daily bounce follow through. Bears will be scouting. Bears will be scouting a lower high under. I'm just going to default to this high here. This is not much of a pivot. Under anything under 27.30 will be a daily lower high. So bulls are not out of the woods yet. What the bulls want to do is make a bit more space to make a bit more space over 1950 to potentially set another daily high or low, and then break to higher highs over 27.30. So key resistance on deck. WKHS. Oh no. All right, so WKHS has now lost this very critical area of support. Did I violate my own rules? I violated my own. Talking to Sam about this. I made a mistake in drawing this range like this. I guess I was just including the shelf as I had drawn it like this based off of this top, but typically what I like to do is I like to have my last scale be where I think stop should be. Well, let me leave that up. And it's gone. Well, I like to mark off my levels first. So in this case, I should have used this high here. This high is closed. That's how I like it. This other high is closed there. And then maybe this little low here, the last higher low, before price left that base. And that's how I should have drawn the zone of interest, because I like the one of my fills to be where stops should be. And so if we're looking out for like these levels to hold, these tops, and this previous support to hold, then ideally I would have had a fill like closer to there, and then my stop would have. So mistakes were made, but no big deal. I didn't take this trade, and I hope that if you did, your risk was managed. So now I would just be interested in trying to nab. Looking for a weekly higher low. They technically got the weekly trend change now. So with the move today, the bears have confirmed this weekly downtrend. So I wouldn't be terribly interested in that zone anymore. So now we're looking for a potential monthly higher low. All right, things just got interesting for WKHS. So anything for WKHS, anything over 132 will be a monthly higher low. This could be a big one soon. All right, so now what ideally what we'll see is weekly oversold conditions near $9. That's the really only big trade that I'm interested in WKHS in the short term. I guess that's not really a short term, but even if we can get daily oversold conditions into this $9 level, I think that's when I'll start paying more attention to WKHS. For now, bears are totally in control. Whenever there's any bounce, bears will be looking for a daily lower high under 23.85, and really I wouldn't be terribly opposed to considering anything under 30.59 as a lower high. Let me. All right, so let's check it out. On the hourly time frame, we got oversold today for a decent little bounce. However, the bulls were unable to change the trend going into the end of the day, so we are not confident that that daily low has been set yet. And the bears just set another lower high in 19. So bears are very much in full control. Yep, only time frame that's bullish right now is the monthly. So we're in a daily, hourly, daily, weekly downtrend. Yep. Okay. Ideal situation for bulls tomorrow will be to hold this low of 1926 and then break to a high over 1984 in order to confidently change the hourly trend and set that daily low and have the bears start scouting for that daily high. Really it. All right, I got a little distracted because I'm considering this WKHS trade. Now I want to get short. I will be very interested in the potential daily lower high. All right, NEE and duck. NEE. So NEE came into our shelf of support, right? From based off of this previous price action here. Do we get a confirmed daily downtrend? We did get a confirmed daily downtrend, but there has been no follow through as of right now. So this is a potential, well, much of a poll, but it's potentially going to consolidate healthily. It's still a healthy consolidation, and I wouldn't argue with you if you consider that this a bull flag. Let's see how much retracement it got. Yeah, it's fine. It's still in bull flag territory right now. So ideally what the bulls will see is some bounce right away to go back and test the upper range of the local price action. Let's check out the hourly time frame. Oh, that's a really great response. So I mean that's pretty much ideal for bulls to keep the bull flag alive. What they wanted to see was a bear break with no follow through into a decent high volume bounce, which is exactly what happened. Although that last candle, that's the after hour stuff. This is pretty much the ideal situation for a daily bulls. This hourly bull flag is very much alive. I'm gonna kill some of these drawings because they're a bit crowded. So this is why I love marking off these levels and just leaving them up there, because it would have been just a really quick reminder, right? It's a lot easier to see this shelf than it is to, for example, identify a potential double bottom. I mean, it's not hard, but the idea is once you have the levels marked up, it's a lot easier to make these plays. I think we got hourly over. Didn't get hourly over. So NEE Bull's very pleased with that response. Let's see. Hourly trend has yet to change. Ideally, what will happen tomorrow for bulls is a hold of 297.43 and then a break of 324 in order to change the hourly trend back and keep this daily bull flag a. So essentially just fending off that weekly consolidation. If weekly consolidation does see more follow through, the bulls will just be looking for a healthy higher low over 267.14. Lots of space to do so. And duck. So maintaining this channel, very healthy consolidation as well. I need to break out of it here. So if the bulls can even just go sideways, that would be a decent look, because they're trying to leave this hourly channel structure. But I don't love these upper wicks. A lot of clarity on DUK, and I don't love that we're like hanging out near all these tops and previous price congestion. The only trade I like is bottom fishing the channel, really. If the bulls can get a big strong move up, then I don't hate like a back test of a potential higher low play, but as of right now, I would just be patient. Technically, can potentially change the daily trend here, right? With a break over 93.06. The bulls barely got up there today, almost got up there. So potentially trying to confirm this little weekly bull flag. Key resistance is 93.06. Oh, now that I mention it, that flag is not a bad play. Well, it's gone now. I was just in that fib channel, so tell myself. I would watch this channel. This channel is is important to me. It's potentially continuing the structure of the flag, and if it were to break out of it in meaningful fashion, I would not be opposed to higher low plays. Okay, that covers it. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all soon.